Good day. I was gonna say good morning, but it's 1 p.m. Today, I want to talk about navigating a new decade from 20 to 30 and what my 30s are gonna look like and kind of starting over in my 30s. I'm technically in my 30s, which is crazy because I am 30. Well, that's weird. Essentially, it's gonna be a whole new era and things are changing. I really thought when we bought this house a year and a half ago that it was gonna be a new era from that point on. But if you saw my video, I think about a week ago, okay, don't do that. Oh my God. If you saw my video a few videos ago, we are selling our house. So this is gonna be a new era. This is gonna be a new decade. And I'm kind of navigating the challenges that come with that and what I want starting over essentially. Like, I really felt like this was kind of like the, not end all be all, but like that was the beginning point. And now I feel like this is actually closing out my 20s and now I'm starting over again. It's gonna be an interesting week. We have to start with packing everything and putting it in storage. Daisy's home and we are packing today. So first thing to tackle is our like fake shed. I feel like this is a fake shed, but it's our shed. It's where we keep Raisin's pool and our Christmas tree and random shit. So this is what we're tackling today. Tomorrow we're gonna tackle inside the house. We're gonna tackle, because we only have one more day. So tomorrow we're tackling everything inside and today we're tackling everything out here. I want to reinvent myself into a new minimalist bitch. This is Rufus's like cage thing and the beginning of my journey into this next decade. Daisy just turned 30. I am a wise soul. So far, all of the stuff is out of the little shed area, and now we have to go through it. We're making a donation section, a need to go through stuff, keep section, and then I'm not sure what's happening section. So that's what we're doing. Okay, it's all narrowed down. That stuff is going to Goodwill, and then we're just keeping these things here. So 3 boxes and a few little bags and stuff. Get it, Race. 1, 2. You don't like it?
Well, we can tell it.
That's fine. I'm gonna drink it.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Can you tell me that?
We got sushi. Sushi?
We're having sushi, but we had...
And you're texting your best friend.
Joey, yes.
What are we?
Bestest friends.
Okay, I'm gonna get your reaction eating something because you are texting.
But give me a second.
He did just say he didn't
Go
want
for the best one first.
Okay.
Like
no, you're going for the... No. Yeah. The best one?
Yeah. Save the
okay, tell us how it is. Is it lemony? Is it garlicky?
Your soy sauce.
What's the flavors? Like the sesames?
At first you get the lemon. Then you get the salmon, then you get the sesame.
That's right. Alright, so it's good. I'm excited.
In Amsterdam they kept getting the salmon and it would be like so thick and it was hard to eat.
So it wasn't as good?
It wasn't good. Thinner slice.
Okay, wait, is this one better here or at Sushi Roku?
Or at Nobu.
Also, they're comparable.
Okay, I'm gonna try it. Which one should I try?
Whatever one your heart desires.
I think I want to try one of the white ones because I like a bunch. Okay. I'm gonna go with this one with the black, like, seed things.
Yeah, close up.
Oh shoot!
Oh
it's
God,
dripping.
she's got a bad truck. Okay, shove it in, go.
It's good. I dropped all my soy sauce on me a second ago, and I'm surprised I didn't actually get it
I don't know how you did.
on my white shirt, but it dropped all in front of me. That was good. That one's fresh. I love the white fish.
Which one?
These ones, I tried the black one, or the one, it's white fish, but with the little black pepper stuff.
Extra flour free.
Thank you. Oh, you want one?
No.
Totally. That's what we were saying.
Also, what's that?
It's a umami.
Isn't it a sea urchin?
It's usually.
Oh, hell no. I don't want to eat that. Ew.
Unless you guys are subjective. Put it on me.
We got sea urchins with Lisa.
That looks so nasty.
It got off the rocks and she just took a knife and
Are you serious?
opened it up and just like...
You don't even get parasites when you knife it and clean it properly.
That's how they use it.
Oh my God. I'm gonna stop touching it.
What is a sea
I told you
urchin?
it's a
Spiky black things.
Spiky black thing in the water. like a little ball, and it's got a little spice.
Does it say like scallop?
That's what I stepped on.
Oh, does it taste like scallop?
No, it's this. That's what's on the inside. Like, see, it's
Is
like
it butter? You don't think it's good?
consistency of
Maybe you should just try it.
Maybe I should try it.
You might like it, actually.
Okay, I'm gonna try like a little piece off of it. Oh, it's like mushy. I might hate this. I'm not gonna eat that, no. Good morning, look at me. What? Last night was super fun. Today, we have a lot more packing to do. And we are also gonna bring Raisin to the dog park because he deserves it. He shouldn't be kept inside all day long. And we have so much to do that we just have to take him. Oh, also that thing is beeping. I need to put batteries in it. And I know this video is really about, I don't know, like the metamorphosis that I've been talking about for so long. If you've been like kind of noticing, there's like I post a lot of butterflies, and I've been talking about like just change and growth. And like I said, this whole video is basically talking about restarting in my 30s and what that looks like. And I think something to note is even when you are restarting, look at this. This looks so weird. Like this, what is going on? Even if you feel like you're starting at ground zero, you're definitely not. And I think that's something to note when we're talking about starting over in our 30s, or, you know, feeling like, I feel like I don't want to cover up my pimples. Okay, that's another thing. I've been getting so many, I don't know if you're going to be able to tell, but like, see those little red dots everywhere on my forehead? And I looked it up. It says like, yeah, like stress causes forehead pimples. So gotta be less stressed. Oh my God, look at my insane look right now. Like this is like, I look really wild. I just woke up, okay? Leave me alone. And I slept on my hair. Damn it, whatever. I really need to wear a bonnet. See, that needs to be what I do when I start over for my 30s. I need to like protect my hair at night, because then I wake up and it looks like this instead of how pretty it looks when it's like fresh. Okay, main point here. Starting over. You're not starting from ground zero. You're not starting over. You really, even if it feels like that, you're starting from somewhere, and it's not the ground, unless you are. But I think most of us are not starting from the ground. I think that's important to note, because when you say starting over, it sounds almost exhausting. Like you're like, oh my God, I don't want to restart everything that I just did. Like, I don't want to do that. That just sounds like so much work, right? Starting all the way over. Put a little powder on these pimples, but because also my forehead's looking like really shiny. Also, I'm looking so white. Oh my God. I look like a ghost. I swear I'm not this pale. Whatever. I think it's because in the morning, the lighting is like a little overcasty, so then I look way more pale than I actually am. Okay, my point this morning is we're not starting from ground zero, even though we're starting over. We're not starting from ground zero. We have experience. We have connections. We have people that have been on our journey with us along the way that are there to support us and help us. So you're, no matter what, not starting from ground zero, and I think that's so important to note when we're talking about starting over. I have all these ideas of what starting over looks like in my head right now. I want to paint cards. I know that's a little like, what? Like that's what your big idea is for starting over? Yeah. I've always liked to color and draw and make things. And for some reason, my heart is calling me to make cards. Every year, my friend Gabby would have me over for like a certain thing. So it'd be like a holiday party for Valentine's Day. And we would paint cards. Also, my friend Lauren does it too. And we paint, we color, we do that. And I always love it. And so that's just something that I want to do. And I know that's a weird place to start when it's like starting over, like what starting over looks like for my 30s. But I think for me, the biggest thing is I want to be out in nature and I want to make art. That would be the perfect starting over for me. And then wherever that leads. But that's really what I'm looking to do and interested in doing. I put a little color in my face so that I don't look so pale, but I didn't put foundation on, so probably I'm still gonna look slightly pale. I don't want hustle and bustle, and I don't want to be stressed. I want like really slow life. I was talking about this with my mom the other day, and I was talking about how when I was younger, I would always say, why are we living in the middle of nowhere? Like, I don't get it. Like, we need to go to the city. And I always had this dream of moving to LA. Like, that was what I wanted. That's what I dreamed of. Like, that was the dream, was living in LA. And now I think this new decade, this new era, I'm 30 now, and the idea of being here, like, repulses me, and I'm like, I need to be in the middle of nowhere, and it kind of is a full circle moment. Like, maybe the city and the hustle bustle, at least for me in my life, was my 20s era. That was what I needed at the time, and I'm glad I did it. But now my 30s is going to be a more slow, nature, art, like, hippie-like adventure. And that's what I want. And it was just a really funny full circle because my mom was like, yeah, I never got why you wanted to live in LA. Because for her, she's always been more like small town type of person. Like that's just her. And so it's now like, okay, now I get why you lived, you know, in a smaller town and not needing like a bunch of city life. Like she still lives in a decently sized town and like there's a mall of sorts and things like that close by, but it's just a lot slower of a lifestyle than I've ever like thought I would want. I think one thing I notice about me is I make decisions very quickly once I make them. Like some stuff can maybe be a slow burn, but once I make a decision, it's like I move kind of quick. I always thought I was impulsive, but I actually think I'm just a quick decision maker. And I think that I don't regret any of my decisions. I'm like very on with most of my decisions. Okay, not all of my decisions, but like most of them I don't regret. Let's just say most, not all of them. And so I kind of like that I move fast. That's something I'm realizing about myself because I think you can make things happen in a timely manner and not drag things out. And I think I've always found when I drag things out longer, I'm unhappy with the results because that means I was really teeter-tottering between two decisions instead of just diving into the one that I know is right. So whenever I make quick decisions, I tend to like the results better. I'm done. I'm gonna go put my clothes on, like a sweatshirt. I don't know, I need to see how hot it is outside and then we need to take Raisin to the dog park. We just ordered Starbucks and all the pumpkin spice stuff is available. So I got a pumpkin cream cold brew and Daisy got a pumpkin spice latte. And then she also got a pepita loaf. So
I love pepita loaf.
We're waiting in the car until it's ready. And then we're gonna go in and grab it. And then we're gonna go take Raisin to the dog park. He's so excited. He's already like, oh my God, he does this thing where he puts his hand up and he wants me to just pet his hand, his little paw. Right, Papa? That means he's like, okay, are we going in? Like, what's the plan? You can smell the food. And he wants to get out because we are currently at the doggy park. You will stay. How's your muffin? Good? Yeah. Bacon and Gouda egg bites. I always get the potato egg bites, but sometimes I like this one.
We just drank today.
We got lots to do today. And the
Pumpkin is back at Starbucks.
pumpkin cream cold brew. It's pumpkin-y. Daisy loves pumpkin. I'm like, you know, it's fun for the season.
I love it.
Sometimes I hate artificial pumpkin flavor, though.
Okay, we're gonna take you.
Raisin! Are you having fun? Oh, he thinks if he sits, then he's gonna get something. You can give me your paw. Go play.
I think he's a bit scared.
Go play, Papa. There was a crazy Pomeranian that attacked Raisin, but he's doing okay. I just had a thought. So, Daisy, my theme for this video is about like kind of reinventing yourself and starting over as in your 30s, you know?
Yeah.
And I was saying earlier that it's like not starting from scratch, like you have experience and knowledge and all these things that you bring with you into a new era or new decade. And then I started thinking about it just now. I'm thinking about it as like a decade, right? Like 10 years, like 30s as a whole. Yeah. And then I just had this thought that really it's more like every, I don't know, 4 years for me has been like a complete shift to something new. What about for you? Because I feel like I've lived like 75 lives since I turned 18 to 30.
I feel like I've also lived a lot. I would say for me, maybe every 3 years.
Yeah,
so
almost
like,
even every 3 years for me. It's like, I swear from like 18 to 20 was one, and then it was like 21 to 23 was another, and then 25 to 26-ish was one, and then like I feel like I had all these different little eras that were completely separate from each other.
I agree. Each one gets better.
I feel like maybe like the last 2 years were one era together.
Yeah.
And then now this is starting up on a new new adventure. What do you see for this, like, I guess maybe 2 years, let's put it, like 2-3 years? What's like your reinvention for this time?
I'm just excited to trust myself more in my decision making and excited for a new adventure.
I'm excited to separate myself actually from what I thought I wanted and actually do the things that I want to do every day, because I feel like that's always been my goal. That part has never changed, but I think I always said, oh, I want the freedom to like do what I want every day, but then I still am working basically 9 to 5, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I feel like actually being able to live peacefully, a little bit slower, like being actually able to do the better quality of life.
Yeah.
Like that's what I'm really looking forward to like accomplishing.
Like
is just a
walking
better
every
quality.
day, all day.
Good quality of life. It's bad.
Because then by the time you're done walking, you realize you haven't been living.
I don't want it to be 50 years. And I feel like that's another thing too, is like our parents' age and maybe older than that, it was like you choose a career, you stick to it, and you do that for the end of time. And like that was success to them.
That was it. Yeah, if you don't like it, suck it up. And like now it's like, no, if you don't like what you're doing, you can change it, but no one's gonna
change it for you, and you have to do it and make hard decisions to change things. And also like why, like if we're ever changing and ever growing, and I remember also that era would always come home and complain, oh, I've had the worst day at work, and it's like, okay, I don't want to live like that.
And that's what it kind of was being like the past
for
2
me.
years.
Yeah, so that's what I'm excited about, is actually living up to my like what my standard is for myself. So actually accomplishing that. At the Home Depot. Okay, we're at Home Depot because, like I said, we're moving. So we were gonna get these boxes, and they're actually cheaper here than at Costco. At Costco, they were $9.99. They're $7.99 here. And
that's great.
We're gonna put all of our stuff in storage for a little bit, depending. Like we don't know what.
Or even just moving. Just stack up.
Safe. Too.
Yeah.
Instead of in those paper boxes where they can kind of deteriorate.
These are better.
And squish. And then also we're gonna get green paint to paint our grass.
No, you don't say that.
No, I'm saying it. Because our grass, it's dead AF. And then another thing is there's this like one section of the outside of the house that we had redone, and we never ended up painting it back to the color of the house. So we're gonna do that as well, just so it looks even and clean. I think it's gonna look good. Oh wait, this is what I thought it was, but this is not it. This is fertilizer. But there is one that I saw online that said grass paint. Remember I showed you?
Yeah, we'll look for that.
But you just like spray it all over your yard. So we need to find it.
Yeah.
Okay, Daisy found it on the Home Depot app, grass paint. So we're gonna ask him. They don't have it here, it's only online. So we're not getting the grass paint, and we're just gonna have to keep watering it, which is painful because it's so annoying to do. But whatever. On to get the house paint. Let's go, Daisy. Let's sit up. Daisy, you scared him. It's okay, it's okay. Good, you got him, Daisy. We got the paint, and we found like the exact shade, and it's literally called gray, which I thought our house was blue. It looks like a light blue to me, but our contractor said it was gray, and I found the color, and I'm like, it's definitely that color, and then I read it, and it says gray. So, I'm colorblind apparently. We're home. I should take off my shoes. And first line of business is tackling the closet and this entire office, making sure none of my things are in it. So we got 3 bins. I think I want to put this entire office in 1 bin. Hopefully it'll all fit. Then I'm gonna save the other 2 bins that I have for my bedroom stuff, because I feel like, or like maybe 1 bedroom and 1 bathroom. That's probably the best situation. So we're gonna blast some music and start packing. All of this stuff is actually mostly in boxes already, except for some of the junk that's sitting on top, and that will go in there. The rest of it is pretty much in boxes already, so that's good. Oh my god, that's what we need to do. We've got so much done, but I'm sitting at my, what is this called? I'm sitting at the counter, editing this video, and it got me thinking about expectations of what people think you should be at 30. Like, you should have your life together, you should be this way or that way, you should have a career, you should be settled into that, you should be in a long-term relationship, or you should be married or ready to have kids or having kids or had kids, or you should buy a house, or you should, you know, there's just so many expectations that people put on someone as they're either turning 30 or going into their 30s that I feel like there's that sort of pressure on us to be so put together at 30. But I think it's kind of a strange age because a lot of people that I know, they're just now, like I feel like this is the beginning of adulthood. I feel like 20s was really a time to figure things out, have fun, experience like the fun part of adulthood and not take life too seriously. Like you don't have to answer to your parents and you can go out and party and you can choose what you do with, you know, yourself. But then you turn 30 and now these, like I said, these expectations fall on you. But it seems like in my head, this is what is it? It's basically like the beginning. It's babyhood of adulthood. So it's really the time where if you wanted to start figuring things out, and that you don't have to have it all figured out at 30 or even 35 or even 40. Like honestly, there's no timeline to what you want in your life because everyone wants different things. But for me personally, I see it as the beginning of adulthood, and that's how I want to see it, because I think my 20s was really exploring who I wanted to be, what type of life did I want, and I tried a lot of different things. I lived in the city. I ended up buying a house. I'm also selling a house. I did so many things and tried so many things, and I feel like now I actually know, or at least have a better idea and understanding of what I want more long term and how to actually do that. I think sometimes we have all these ideas of what we want and either they're not actually what we want or we don't know how to get there. So I feel like this is just the beginning to take those steps to get to where I want to be. And it's like I'm one again. Like I'm a baby in the adult world, right? So I feel like I have a lot of time to actually put my plans into motion and end up where I actually want to be. I also think that there's, like I said, there's a lot of expectations for what you like should be when we are all individuals and we all want different things. So only living up to standards for the sake of them being the standard, you're gonna end up really unhappy if that's why you're doing things, because if not, you're doing things for others and you're not gonna end up happy at all. I remember I took this trip with my friend Destiny when I was in high school. She was a year older than me, so she had already graduated. And for my spring break, she was like, let's go to San Diego. We'll go to, I think we went to like a shrimp festival or something, or like a crawfish festival, like some sort of like seafood festival. And we stayed with her aunt. Her aunt was maybe 50, 45, 50, somewhere around there. And she was just living her best life. Like she had a pole in her living room. She was traveling like that week that we were staying at her house. She was going on a cruise with her best friends. She was single, she didn't have any kids. One of her nieces was living with her. And she was just like really, really cool. We met her before she went on her trip, or I met her before she went on that cruise. And she just seemed like she was living her best life. Like she was literally enjoying her life the way she wanted to. And it didn't matter her age. It didn't matter, you know, that she didn't do things the way that society tells us we should do things. She just seemed so happy. And I want that for myself. I want to get to a place where I can truly live for myself and do the things that make me happy. And I think this is the time, like the 20s was figuring out what it is that's going to make me happy. And now it's time to put that into motion. And I don't have to have it all figured out right away. But now I actually feel more confident in what I actually want out of life. And I think, and I kind of mentioned it earlier in the video, like I really want a slow life. I thought I wanted to live in LA. I grew up in nature. I grew up like right outside of a vineyards, and we would run through the vineyards, and there was a river right by there, and we were outside all the time. And I'm not like, I don't seem like a naturey girl because I don't want to like sleep outside, like that I don't want to do. But in the greater scheme of things, I'm definitely more I lean more towards wanting to be around nature than I want to be in a big city. And I thought for the longest time this was where I would want to be long term, but I really don't. And I also want a slower life. I sometimes try to force myself into this fast-paced life because I feel like I gotta hustle, I gotta bustle, I gotta do. And it's so bad for my mental health. It's so bad for my physical health even. And so I've noticed that through being 20. I remember at one point I got hives all over my body because I was so stressed out. That was maybe when I was around 20 years old. And I was just doing too much and I was pushing myself too hard. And I always felt like because I didn't come from anything that I had to push myself so hard to get there and to prove to myself that I could do it. And I know I can do it, but it takes so much out of me to push so hard and to, like, it's just not good for me. And I know I can do it, and so I fucking did that, but I don't need to keep proving it to myself. I need to take care of my body and my soul and my mind, and for me that's making art and being in nature and spending quality time with like my loved ones. That's really what's important to me. And one day, not now because I can't handle too many animals, but one day having like a small little farm, that is something that I really look forward to doing. But yeah, I think I just realized that about myself, and now it's kind of the time to put that into motion. I think that rounds up this video. It was a really good, eye-opening, thought-provoking video for me. Like, I really had to sit and think with myself, like, what does a new era mean? What does it look like? And how do I want to go about restarting? But I feel really excited and confident that this is going to be a good adventure and a good decade and longer. So I don't want to put too much pressure on myself to be a certain way just because I'm 30, and I'm happy with that conclusion. We're going to finish up packing and then we're going to go watch a movie tonight. So it should be really fun and I'm looking forward to it. We're gonna watch the new movie with Aubrey Plaza. Apparently it's a little gay, so that'll be fun. And yeah, so I'll see you in the next video.